Like some people grow up on Tupac, some people grow up on Backstreet Boys. I grew up on both, and I had this guy. So, without further ado, put your hands together for Elias Sarome, also known as kdmorris. I need one engineer. Put your hands together for kdmorris. I can see you not clapping. All right, let's go. Play with these people. Cheek in the building.
How y'all doing?
What up?
See, congratulations to the graduates.
God bless them.
I'm keeping them on. I'm just turning them. Just turning them. There we go. Come on, just dance. See, you don't have to stand directly in front of the mic when you project, because our voices are instruments. Our bodies are the sound. Our spirits are universe. And if yours was the only applause, I will vow and vow never to harm you, never to go astray. I promise that you by sunrise I'll be there for you to provide every need. Last night we slept together in lust. This morning I woke up wanting more out of greed. Passionately I reached out for you, you was not there. All I have left of you is remnants of your hair on my pillow. So I tripped and slept on your pillow as I chased your essence through the shadows and never found you. Where there in the darkness I was searching for love and found lust. But if yours was the only applause, I would vow and vow never to harm you, never to go astray, and never to ever let this poem end, and that by sunrise, maybe next time, baby, we can be more than just friends. How y'all doing? My name is kdmorris, Sr., and the irony is that text thing that Mike started. You started that? You started that? No. I'm talking about the text. Started from that thing. Didn't you start the group? Oh, okay, cool. All right, so I heard somebody singing about relationships. So for some time, I have passed you by until now. I never once asked you your name. Although you felt the same after the night of mixed drinks and dances when we left for another place and chances that was written on our faces that night when we could have been more than just friends. But how we started is how we end. Names whispered, words screamed, rushed from our loins to our head. But that was the beginning of a lifetime of lies, deceived by one night of alibis. And we never really got to know each other at all. And now you look in the mirror and reflection of all the lovers passed their back at you with eyes full of questions as to who you were with them that night. Barely on the same page at the same time in the same bed, which explains why I haven't heard from you. Now you wish me to leave you alone. Baby, it's never a booty call when you do not pick up the phone. And since the night of wishes turned into kisses by candlelight, I sit on the call promise and you're a rose garden or that this shit will last forever. Words accuse of being clever, however, you were there too. Or it takes two to be the cause of how the other gets affected. Phone calls, now rejected. The response to your silence was a sincere apology with hopes that we could have moved on and love that never was gone. And yet you blame me for my part in your failed responsibility when I could have stayed home alone that night and watched TV. Or you could have said no to me. And now as we continue to bring this to an end, if you had listened since day one, we would have been better off as just friends. Yeah. There's other people going on, so I'm going to do one more, and I'm going to do this one with my man's here on my left. My man's.
Whose man's is this?
Man's.
I'm going to turn the mic towards me. I know you don't do all that. I ain't about to project. It's a microphone. Right. That's where niggas go.
Right.
That's why we got a microphone.
But sometimes when mics are too high, it cuts off.
See, sometimes when my mic grows too high, it cuts off my sights.
Right.
Name Mike.
Can't see, eye contact is here, not there.
My head is almost as big as his.
So,
I can those.
Go ahead.
Loins. So, no, go ahead.
With that said, I was born the son of a ditch digger. At the first sight of me, he said, that is my little nigga. And my life since then has been growing up as recourse. all off course. Because it was I who got chased by rainbows and stalked by shadows that hid in the corner of my ignorance. But what am I to do? My abbreviated life was a tanker-style haiku. There were no weak men, only fallen warriors that refused to die. Warned as I should have heeded, my lifeline is now depleted because I did not listen or know what to behave. I can only tell this short story as they did my shallow grave. My departure. My departure was without glory. Container burned by lead flames that blazed me. Stoneheart pain or blood to chalk outlines in that sidewalk stain. And God knew that nobody would be here to see this wild child grow through the years despite his name. A seed who rebuked innocence out of bitterness, all for material gain. But ain't half a man and got my wicked start in this when I robbed the neighborhood supermarket. Yeah, they knew it was me. My face, they didn't know. Took me as a joke so the semi-clothes would blow the life out of her lungs. And on to the register. My name, her face, on every newspaper. Ain't I the star now? Eyes feel a hollow rage in my age. Shit, it don't matter. Got off on a technicality. More lives for me to shatter, ruin. I'm due you in like glass hit by frozen rain. I let off rounds of hell through innocent doors, just to hell, just to cause your family pain. But a newborn baby got taken out. But the next recession could be yours without a doubt. But this baby boomer maker dropped seeds and no plan to harvest. First foundation, she was 9. The other, 11 at best. 2 kids, 1 child, destroying mankind, all because my mama was afraid to whip my DHS. Don't have shit, don't hit salary, don't help sinners. The acronyms begin to flow in. Textbook child real 101 for beginners. In the game of strife, life soon did end, so I labeled myself a man that made jailhouse friends. You see, street corner tactics only got me victories in vain. But this level of life I couldn't train because I am victim and victimizer. They should have sucked and scraped me from inside her. As a neophyte, I made world suffer. Opinions to be tougher than others. Some that are old in this game are still chasing furious. I got one on the kiss. Nigga, I took your last wish. I have no guns and desperate toys. Raped and steamed from girls and stole pride from boys. So many ways that I live carefree. Nobody dared to care or cry for me. Maybe my mission would not have been completed if I had been abandoned as a fetus. Short years in fast and wild because I chose not to listen as a child, but hindsight, but you don't listen in retrospect, but it's too late for me. It's too late. Wasted by my own executive because I did not listen but know to behave. I can only tell this short life story from my shallow grave.
Wow.
kdmorris, everybody. He's chanting. Zach, you were a child. I love this man. That's all right. That's enough of that. We had to get real silly at first because, you know, as an artist, it takes you to a different headspace when you're sharing certain pieces. And I learned a lot from this man. And I've been learning a lot about myself recently. And I recently learned that I love just like my father when it's convenient, on my schedule, my terms, or don't bother. You see, I had this overwhelming support that you'll look for but never find. I'm talking I'll be your best friend, but after some time I disappeared. I leave you wanting more, only to return as I need you or I'm bored, or to stroke my ego, to feed that part of me that needs to feed off of the people. It's a vampire inside, it's almost evil, feeding off of your energy until you're no longer needed, then you're shattered. But you're the only one that's gonna pick up the pieces. I find peace in knowing you can't escape my vice grip. Wrong, yes I know, but I just like it. It gives me a sense of power that I yearn for but never had. See, needing to be in control makes me just like my dad. And how did I become the person who protected me so much but hurt me the most? I guess he couldn't protect me from him. So I did what was done to me, to them. Loving, then leaning, loving, then grieving, loving, then leaving. The cycle continues and keeps on repeating, and broken records repeat themselves. But broken people repeat their mistakes. Insanity consumes them. Trying to change the man in me, it ruins them, they break. Like me. See, they never talk about the men with daddy issues. How we never stop trying to be just like him. Even when we found out that Superman is really Clark Kent, then Clark is really Lex Luthor with Martin Luther's intentions. We know about the road to hell, but continue to roll the cement in. We continue to search for heaven in the women that we cross paths with, deceiving them into believing that their wings are made of wax, and if they fly too close to my father's son, the end is tragic. I guess that's the sins of loving Morris, man. See, She knows I'm too old for this, but she knows she's too old to be taking it. So never again she'll think to herself. She made a promise that she'll never be left on the shelf to be used and abused by a boy trying to find the love of his father in her womb, trying to fill the holes in his soul by filling the ones in herself. See, she knows he's no good for her spiritual health, so she recovers and deletes his phone number and old texts and suffers through lonely summer and cold sweats, knowing she'll wake up a better woman, but no, that's not happening on my watch. See, I'm a Randy Savage like my pop. See, maybe the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, but maybe I was the apple sent to destroy Eve, so she could leave the garden hardened and no longer naive. So she could leave the garden hardened and no longer naive. Guess it's the sins of a father who never learned to love himself first. It's because I suffer from the same sickness, I guess I continue to hurt people, because you know what they all say, hurt people hurt people. So until she decides to stop being one of them, she'll continue to be the son of him and his father, inheriting both of their sins. Thank you. Emotional out here. But give me some energy. Shoot. Just kidding. Thank you. Yeah, so fortunately, my pop and I, we were able to like work things out, and over time, things don't always work out. And the older you get, you realize people are human, we're all working on ourselves. And the older I get, I look back when I was their age and I thought I knew everything. And I'm pretty sure when you guys were 20-something, y'all probably thought, though, who aren't or older than 20-something. And you probably thought you knew, maybe not everything, but you had it figured out, and then your 30s came and smacked you in the face, your 40s punched you in the gut, your 50s, I don't know if anybody's 50 or whatever, I know it's a couple 50-year-olds, I'm gonna let y'all be great, and I ain't my business. But the point is, you're continually learning, loving, and growing, so I just wanna say, whoever you are, wherever you are, tomorrow's not promised, so make sure that you look out for one another, and don't hold on to grudges that you can't take some things back. But shout out to my pop right over there. And we want to keep this going because there's a few more artists on our lineup. And before I get to them again, because they were all that, and I'm glad they did that piece. And for those of you that were late, that's cool. I'm gonna do this one more piece, and then I want to get to my home. Matter of fact, we're gonna just call her up now, because she in the building, we're gonna do it. It's been a Cheney thing, I'm feeling this Cheney energy. We had Janina, we had I say J.R. Morris, I'm J.R. Morris. We had kdmorris in the building, class of, I ain't gonna say all that, but class of 2012 in the building. So, 84, all right, cool. You know, it's funny, my alumni card came back, Kyle Morris, 84, and I'm like, no, I'm 2012. I can't get into any events with this alumni card, because they're gonna think I stole the card. But anyway, yeah, nah, so, that being said, this sister, she's a talented singer. Well, I'm sorry, she sucks at singing, but she's confident. But she's a talented poet and a talented dancer. And I'm not sure what trick she has up her sleeve for you guys today, but put your hands together for my sister, Cheney University's own, A5A to the AKA, we out in this building, 0608, oh yeah. Put your hands together for Snazzy Jazzy, y'all, Snazzy Jazzy. I need more energy than that, come on, sis, Snazzy Jazzy. J.R. Morris.
First of all, I'm a great singer in the shower, so I don't know what you're talking about.
We didn't book you for that. Want me to fix it?
Yeah.